Guys, I can't believe it's that time of year again. It's Thanksgiving, and let's say you purchased your turkey and you want to make sure it is perfect with not a single dry bite in the whole bird. Well, I brought my turkey specialist here, Mama Vera, and we're going to teach you all the tips and tricks you need to make the perfect Thanksgiving turkey. You don't want to miss it right here on Feast in the Middle East. Now, before we get into the recipe, I want to thank our sponsor. Yes, we do have a sponsor. Today, our sponsor is the CHEFSTEMP FINALTOUCH X10 thermometer. Now, they're a kitchen appliance company that's reshaping how professional and amateur chefs cook their food. Unlike a lot of the thermometers out there, this one is super accurate, has a cool backlight on it when you're barbecuing outside in the dark, and the probe is shaped in a way that left-handed people can use it with ease too. Plus, it has a nifty magnet so that you can stick it on any metal surface while you cook. Now, for my subscribers, you could get a $10 off discount. Just use the link that I'm going to provide in the description section and use code BlancheTV. I just find it's one of the best thermometers on the market. It's so beautiful, and it even makes for a great gift for that special someone in your life who's a foodie and loves to cook. Mom, if there's one thing I look forward to every year, it is your turkey. So it's a real treat for our viewers to have Vera here to share her tips and tricks to making the perfect turkey. I started, Mom, I got an organic turkey, animal welfare approved.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, you have to start off with a good turkey to begin with. You don't want to get a nasty turkey.
It depends how you cook it. You know, I've done previously frozen turkeys, and I've thawed them, and
Yeah.
I've gotten
Fresh
turkeys.
What do you think?
It depends how you cook it.
So it
you
doesn't
could
matter.
get the best turkey, and if you overcook it, you're
destroy
gonna
it.
destroy it.
Yeah. There was a big process that my mom went through to wash this turkey, so I'm going to show you a quick clip of what she did to wash this turkey right now.
So we're gonna start rinsing this bird.
Okay.
And you rinse it from all the blood that's inside of it. Of course, you take it out of the wrapper first.
Right.
And then we wash it really good. And then, once no more blood, you don't see more blood, I take out some salt. And now you're asking me, why salt? Well, I rub all my porkies with salt because it's a disinfectant.
It's a disinfectant and it adds flavor.
And it adds flavor, exactly, and it's natural.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna rub it with all this salt.
Wow, I'm
Just
kind
rub
of
it.
jealous that the turkey's getting a salt scrub right now.
Yeah.
I could use one of those right now.
I remember when you guys were little, I used to give you the salt scrub every day with olive oil, with your legs.
Uh-huh.
And they used to say, the old ladies, that that's supposed to make you have strong legs, and you do have strong legs.
That's so funny. You know the Italians do that too? I didn't know that you
Oh,
did
really?
that. Yeah.
I did that to you and
Oh,
yours.
how funny. So
All
we're
of you.
giving the turkey a salt scrub
A salt
massage.
scrub massage.
Salt scrub massage
So
for
we're
the turkey.
pampering him. Poor guy, he got killed. Now, don't forget to take out this. We don't want to cook
The
this.
giblets.
This is the giblet. Some people throw them away. Some people use them. I'm going to use flour.
Interesting. So why are you using flour,
And the
Mom?
flour will get rid of all the greasiness, and it's a natural thing. After you cook with it, you don't feel the bird greasy anymore, and
Cool.
it absorbs all the grease.
Nice.
It's really super clean. We can't use soap on it, so we'll have to use something more natural. Get rid of all this. And after that, I usually soak it with a little bit of vinegar, a tablespoon of vinegar and some water, and I leave it soaking for like half an hour or so. Some people like to use, I have a friend who likes to use scotch.
What?
And she used her husband's best Scotch Black Label, and once he realized what she did, he got so mad at her, he went and got her cheaper Scotch to soak the thing with it.
You know, that's how my mom used to wash us when we were little. Like, she probably took off an entire layer of our epidermis, and we were so red. There's no single bacteria living on us, and she
Okay.
does the same thing with
Now,
the turkey.
this is the neck.
I'm
Keep
just
the
telling
neck
you.
because the neck is going to add more flavor to the juices in the pan. I'm going to soak it with some vinegar,
Okay.
about a tablespoon of vinegar.
All right, like a
Couple of
tablespoon, just to. This will kill the last 3
The
cells
last
of bacteria
3 cells of bacteria.
on
yeah.
the turkey.
That's it. And just keep it soaking for a few minutes.
Okay, so Mom, this is the cleanest turkey in the whole wide world. There's not a cleaner turkey on this planet than the one we're working on right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna marinate this turkey overnight. I marinate it overnight with this marinade. I
Okay.
usually have like
Here, I'll tell you.
about 8 cloves of garlic, the juice of 1 whole lemon. If it's juicy, if it's not juicy, then maybe 2 lemons.
Okay.
We've had to use 2. And I use a little bit of olive oil
How
here.
much? How much? How much?
Use
do you say?
about add.
So that's 1 tablespoon, 2
that's it.
tablespoons.
3
So
tablespoons.
that's two tablespoons. That
And
looks like.
some thyme. I need some thyme.
Okay.
And this
Alright.
is the thyme. I'm gonna
How much
use
thyme
it.
are we talking about? Fresh thyme?
fresh thyme. This is very fresh.
Yeah.
It seems like it's very strong.
I just
so-
bought it. It's good. It's
So
good stuff.
it's you don't want to use. You know the flavor kind of gets mellower as
So
you
when
cook
dealing
it.
with thyme, you just go against the grain of it and just take off
Yeah.
the little leaves off the stems. It's a nice woodsy, earthy flavor.
And I have a little bit of sage here too.
Ooh,
that I'm
we got
gonna
some
add to
sage.
it.
All right.
Some sage.
How much sage? How many sage
About-
leaves?
I would say the sprigs of 2 sage leaves, 2 stems. You know. I'm
Okay.
gonna. So now I'm gonna get rid of it.
All right.
And I'm gonna whirl all this, whirl it around till you have like a paste.
Nice. Okay. Let's swirl it around.
Whirl it really good. Take this off.
I'll take it off for you.
I'm
Hang
gonna
on.
add it here just to make it easier to pour.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start using this and I'm gonna saturate this whole bird with it, okay? This whole bird is gonna be saturated with the garlic, the lemon juice, the
Yeah.
olive oil. And I'm gonna keep it overnight if you can, you know, until the second day. It would be better if you prepare ahead of time. And I'm gonna rub it in. And I'm gonna add some salt in there. I have the salt.
Sure.
Put some salt here. Because sometimes, you know, the breast is bland. So this way, and this will take the need to brine it. You know, I've done turkeys where I've brined them.
Yeah.
And I've done other turkeys where I just did away with the brining and I just used this method and it works just as good. I need
Okay,
some pepper
some
in there
pepper.
because I want the breast to be, every piece of pepper to be juicy, okay?
Okay.
Just go ahead, add this,
All right.
some salt, the pepper inside of it,
All right.
and some salt.
Salt inside as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me add the salt. Just add salt. Don't be scared, you know, to add the salt.
I feel like you can't over salt a turkey. Am
No,
I
you
wrong?
can't. You can't. You're right. We will, you know, wrap it with saran wrap and leave it in the refrigerator overnight
Okay.
until the second day.
Okay.
So the second day, take it out of the
Yeah,
refrigerator.
we can't marinate it overnight because we want to show you how we make the turkey. So we're going to have to
Okay.
skip the overnight
So we're
part.
gonna have to skip the overnight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do something that not too many people do to get the breast juicy.
Okay.
So what I do is, can I have half of that
Butter?
butter? Please cut it into
Like cubes?
Yeah.
Or how many?
like small pieces so I could stick it in here.
All right. Well, butter makes everything better. That's
Okay,
for sure.
so
So this
I'm
is
gonna-
room temperature butter.
So you know how the butterball turkeys, they have them, you know, do that.
Yeah.
So I kind of
Oh, she
followed,
makes their own butterball.
I make my own butterball. So I'm just
No wonder
using-
your chicken breast tastes so good, Mom.
Okay, so I just
Here.
add this here.
All right.
And I try to spread it. It's room temperature, so it's soft to spread.
yeah.
And just add this thing here. and try to, do it as evenly as you can. Okay, and you put salt and pepper really good.
Sure, so just sprinkle it liberally,
liberally.
all around?
Yeah, everywhere. And then the pepper.
All right.
And I'm gonna slather some butter on top of it.
Oh,
like
wow.
that, from the outside too.
From the outside.
This is what's gonna crisp the
Skin?
The skin. It's gonna make it all crispy. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It has to be room temperature, and this has to be room temperature. So take it out like half an hour before you do this process, because if it's cold, if the turkey is cold, you're gonna have a hard time spreading it. A stick of butter, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna go all in the pan. It's
She's
not gonna,
literally giving this a butter massage. Like
Yeah.
every part of the turkey, the wings, the legs, every part is getting a supreme
Yeah.
butter massage.
it's that's what's gonna make it golden.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some salt and pepper. Can I have
Oh,
a
wow.
napkin?
Sure.
We're gonna salt. Remember, we salted the
Yeah, you
bottom
already
portion.
salted it. Yeah, the bottom one. So
We
now
want
we're
to
gonna...
salt the upper portion. The salt. I have more control
Sure.
over it.
More salt
There we go.
and some
And
pepper.
Some pepper. Please, can I have the rack underneath it?
There you go.
And I'm gonna put it sitting on the rack. And I'm gonna
Here, let me...
use for the bottom a bed of three onions that are being cut in quarters. I mean thirds, I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay. So you've got 3 onions that you put them all around, and maybe 2 stalks of celery.
All right.
Now, some people like to use the fennel. You know, what do you call
Oh
it?
yeah, fennel is delicious.
Fennel is delicious, but if you want to use celery, that's fine. Cut them in
Sure.
big chunks, because some people like to eat it, you know.
I like celery when it's
And
soaked with
then-
all that turkey butter in there.
Yeah,
It's delish.
and the juice of the thing. Some gonna cut these carrots, 2 carrots or 3, depending how much you
How
like.
much carrots you like.
Yeah.
Now this is something that you guys might not be familiar with. These are parsnips, and these taste divine. Like when they've been cooking and roasting with the turkey, the parsnips take on the most spectacular flavor. So this is, for me, a game changer, the parsnips.
Okay.
Your parsnips are
So-
amazing.
More paprika. Okay, that's gonna give them a golden color. Okay, now I'm gonna add some chicken broth here, because we don't want these beautiful vegetables to burn. So I'm adding a cup of chicken broth.
Okay.
And if you like to use a wine or any kind of alcohol, that's fine. Please feel free and use some wine, a cup of wine too. We're gonna truss it right now. And some people like to truss it, some people don't like to. But it's nice to truss it, because this way it'll be all together and it'll brown evenly.
I see.
So just tuck these wings underneath so they won't get burned. And this is the one that I got from the supermarket. I didn't realize it was.
Yeah, they're so
It wasn't-
skimpy with
they're
the
so
string in the
skimpy with the
supermarket.
string.
Safeway, you need to up your
But
game.
you know what? We're gonna have to do with it. Okay, so you just put the thing so that it touches the wings, you know.
Oh, I see.
The wings kind of like
Are underneath, and it brings
are
it closer
under-
to the bird.
brings closer to the bird.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have to
Tie it.
tie it really, really hard. And we're gonna
Tie up the
like
legs.
crisscross the legs. And now it's ready to be
Cooked.
baked.
So
cooked
now
in
we have the oven preheated at 450 degrees, and we are going to bake it initially for 30 minutes. So 30 minutes at 450 degrees.
So I'm gonna have to cover it now because I don't want it to get burned. But I'm gonna baste it first with these beautiful liquids, and then I'm gonna cover it loosely with foil, like make a tent. And goes in back again at 350 degrees for another hour. And then I'll check on it again. In between, I'm gonna baste it. I'm gonna check now for the temperature. I'm looking for 165 degrees, and I'm gonna put it in the thickest part of the thigh, but I'm gonna make sure it's not touching a bone. So here we go. I just inserted it, and it's showing 146 degrees. So that's very good. That takes the guessing out of the whole thing. So I'm gonna put it back again, baste it some more. It's ready now.
Awesome.
Wow, perfect.
Awesome.
See, 165.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now it's ready. Okay. So now we're gonna just cover it with more foil and let it sit for at least 15 to 30 minutes, because that's when all the juices will lock in, and it will continue to cook while it's standing. It will continue to cook. So we want the juices to keep cooking while it's standing, and the foil will keep the temperature in.
Yeah, so we checked the thermometer, right, 165 on the chef's temp thermometer.
Yes.
And we knew it was ready to eat. That's when you know it's safe to eat, and it takes the guesswork out of it.
Yes.
And so now we let it sit for about half an hour before you cut it.
15 minutes to half an hour.
15 minutes minimum. The reason why you let it sit is because if you cut it right away, all the juices is going to come out of there. All that juice that you cultivated cooking it that long, you don't want to lose all of it.
Exactly.
So
now we're gonna cut it, and we're gonna start with the white meat because that's what Blanche likes.
I like both.
I like both
Honestly.
too. You go from the middle, and you just, you get the breastbone in the middle. Put the knife as close to the breastbone as possible. Okay.
Is this the butt?
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna eat it, but it's the butt of the chicken. It looks actually
The
kind of
butt-
tasty, but I don't want to
This
eat
is called
the butt.
the
That's the
Parsons bone. Parsons.
butt. No, that's cool.
No, it's good. That's the best
Okay,
part.
I'll save you the butt then.
It's good. Very good.
Lots of flavor in there.
Yeah.
You taste the garlic, and I love the thyme. Fantastic. I love it. I love that the
I love
flavors
it
infused.
too.
Marinating the turkey is so important. So marinate it at least 24 hours.
Yes. Marinated the turkey.
Now, could I eat the turkey leg like a cave woman?
Yeah.
I just want to, let's just bite out of the turkey leg. It's not ginormous, but I'm going to try a bite with the skin and all. Oh, yeah.
It's very good. Delicious.
Do I have stuff? That's okay. It could be messy. I want to thank our sponsors, is Chef's Choice Final Touch 10, for helping us deliver an amazing Thanksgiving turkey this year. Make sure you check out the link in this description box and use my promo code BlancheTV so you could get $10 off. And check out right now, if you guys want to shop locally from the United States of America, these books were printed in the United States.
Yes.
These were printed in Florida. So you don't have to worry about it coming from a ship somewhere else. Give it as a gift to those that you love. You could just go to feastinthemiddleeast.com, give them a cookbook. It's full of stories, beautiful photos, really easy to follow recipes, and they could always supplement their knowledge with this channel. So we love getting to know you guys, and thank you so much for your support. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving from us, and we will see you soon.